The German economy is sending signals of hope. Tell us more.
Correct. I think the main piece of good news is that a gas rationing scenario is becoming a lot less likely. Storage is full. And LNG terminals are being built, and they will start working in January. So the likelihood of a gas rationing, which is the big risk for the German economy, this likelihood has declined. At the same time, we see consumers spending more than one might expect, despite the higher energy bills. That has a positive impact on retail and seems to lift the mood generally.
That's fascinating, and certainly reasons to be optimistic. Even if we do avoid a worst-case scenario, which at this point seems to be gas rationing in Germany, still energy prices are extremely high. And yes, the government has put in place these support measures to help businesses and households deal with the higher costs. But what can we expect in terms of price rises and also productivity as companies grapple with a higher energy price environment?
It certainly continues to be a very challenging environment, but the government has provided a lot of support, or plans to provide a lot of support. That may explain the resilience of consumer spending and also the optimism of businesses. A lot of that is also going to businesses and will help them come through this winter. At the same time, we do see that in the energy-intensive sectors, chemical industry, glass, ceramics, here we see rising uncertainty, so we see the stress here. But this is only part of the German economy, so the overall picture is brightening a little.
Clemens, to what extent do you think the recent drop in energy prices, both on gas and on oil, is being factored into the sentiment that's being expressed today in the Ifo data?
Yes, I think that's part of the reason we see this positive shift in sentiment. At the same time, I think people are aware that the decline in gas prices will only be transitory because temperatures were so low, were so high in October and November, so relatively high. And through the winter, gas prices will rise again. So I think most people do not see this as a permanent decline. It's maybe different for oil, where prices are more moderate.
I want to ask you about something that we've been talking about every time you come on, and we speak about this in the context of supply bottlenecks. And I thought it was interesting here that 59.3% of companies surveyed are complaining about supply bottlenecks. That compares to 63.8% in October. Number one, how does this compare historically? And